What's up, guys? Maniacs here, and welcome back to Everybody's Gone to Rapture. Now, we are still playing as a girl that I cannot remember her name was, but she is also Steve's love interest, and Steve is the one who's dating Lucy? Is that what her name is? I can't remember. Literally, I haven't played this game for a week, so it's kind of hard to remember some of the names. Plus, I played so many really good games this week. Now, we are starting to... Oh, okay, I don't know what that is. But, yeah, last time we ended up, we are walking around, like, this beachfront or, like, this campground area where there's a bunch of, like, messed up and destroyed campsites and whatnot. And there's
She's done a runner.
Oh.
Don't say that, Reese. She wouldn't do
Rachel,
that.
that's who we're playing as, I believe.
Would she? What about Dylan?
She's not exactly jumped at the chance of looking after him, is she? She just left you to it. She's not coming back.
Then let her go. She's always thinking of everyone else. There must be something important she needs to do.
No, I'm playing as Lizzie.
Looks like you're in charge.
That's who I'm playing as.
So I guess this means we're not leaving, are we?
Spain can wait. Listen, you get back in there, and you make this the best bloody Peter Pan ever performed in England. And I'm gonna go and get your mum and dad.
Promise me you'll come back.
I promise.
And Rise is the young guy that we are most likely going to play in the next episode. Alright, so yeah, I've already explored over there. So yes, Mr. Ball, I'm coming. I'm following you. I want to make sure that I get all of these interactions and everything. And I don't remember... Oh yeah, that's the little ball. Oh, okay. I'm following you. I'm coming. Let's go. You and the little trail that you have following you now for some reason. Don't know why you have that, but... I'm coming, Mr. Ball. I think it seems like it's going a little slower now, too. But yeah, we are playing as Lizzie, and Lizzie is Steve's love interest. Even though Steve is supposed to be with, I can't remember what her name is. The girl that's up in the observatory right now. She's the one that's kind of trying to figure out what the hell is going on with this place and why everything is so messed up with this signal and whatnot. I am curious why it suddenly makes them start bleeding from the nose. Oh, that's where I'm going. I'm on my way to the main hall, so it keeps bringing that up. This pool is new. I don't remember coming down here. But I think the main hall is up there. So, oh, that door's open. I bet there might be something in here. Let's see. I'm still really loving this game.
I found another dead bird over at the swimming pool.
That's the fourth one this morning. Did you fish it out?
Yeah. Did you get a chance to think about that pay rise?
I'm sorry, Reese. I've been a little bit busy. Oh, Rachel.
Sorry I'm late, Mrs. Graves. I was packing away the tennis things.
Did you check Mr. Cole Shelley again like I asked you to?
He's not back yet.
I haven't seen him either. Do you think he went into town?
Maybe, yeah. Something
Only
like
it's that
that.
the Dentons were booked in for a 4:30 tennis session, but they didn't show up. So I went to their chalet. You know, they always take the one near the campfire, but they weren't there either. I think maybe they went into the village for a Hoover bag and might have given Mr. Cole a lift.
A Hoover bag. Why on earth would they do that?
Well, I think maybe Mrs. Denton was hoovering and the bag broke, so they had to get another one. Because there's this dust all over their chalet.
Yeah, and the dust is, I think, what is left over from the people after they disappear when the light comes. Because if you guys have noticed, every time somebody would vanish in, like, a little scene, they would puff. It looks like their body, like, evaporates. But I think that all that remains from them doing that, or them turning to dust, I should say, is them turning into dust. I just repeated myself, and I hate that. That's a very small pool. But this is kind of cool. I mean, this village is awesome. It has its own observatory, but it also has this little town. But it also has this place out here, which is like a campground for the entire village.
Is your hip giving you grief today?
Always gives me grief. And I managed for the last 10 years, so you're a little late for the knight in shining armor routine.
Suit yourself, I'm only trying to help.
God damn it, Stephen. I'm not some useless, sappy girl that you can just string along forever. Look around you. I made all of this. I built it on my own when everyone else had written me off as some poor little cripple.
You know that's not how I see you.
Well, you weren't there, were you? No. You'd given up on me long before the accident.
What do you want
Accident?
from me, Lizzie? I love you. I'll do anything.
Anything except tell Kate?
Kate, that's her name.
I thought not. I love you too, but sometimes I think you just say what you think everyone else wants to hear.
So Kate is the one in the observatory who is trying to discover the thing. I'm sorry, the biggest thing, I remember everything that happens, but there's so many names and there's so many people in this game that have popped up. It's kind of hard to remember who is still, I guess you could say, around, because every time we switch between people, people are gone. There's more and more people that are vanished or whatnot. They don't come up as much, so it's kind of hard to keep track of everything. So now I think I have to go to the main hall, which is actually how I started when I started up with Lizzie. Is I went into the main hall, which is where the Peter Pan show was supposed to go, but nothing happened. But because I believe you're supposed to go around and discover the story of the area, and then you're supposed to go in there. So I guess I can. Is there anything down there, or is this just a path? Where does this lead? Oh, it's just a little path to. Oh, it's just a pool. Okay, I probably could have taken that as a path. Yeah, we're kind of starting off with the chanting again. These music songs are very cool that pop up, like the one that's playing right now with somebody. It sounds like somebody chanting or singing. But the problem is that that stuff is banned. This game, Germany hates this game for some reason. I don't know why, but every time I upload a video, I always get a copyright thing against me because of some of the songs that play. And it's always just because you can't play the song, you can't watch the video in Germany, which I don't think I have any German fans. But if I do, I apologize if you're wondering why you can't watch this. But then again, they wouldn't know unless somebody told them. All right, let's watch the Peter Pan show. Holy shit, are we taking off? Alright. Oh, I think that's Rachel with the baby.
Sleeping baby.
Yep.
Darling child. Clouds and starlight. Starlight, starlight. When you wake, you will be mine. Starlight. Sleep and love. Sleeping baby, shadow dust, clouds and starlight, numbered starlight. When we're called to go, we must into starlight, sleep and love.
Is he asleep? You alright, kid?
I'll be alright. You should get some sleep, Charlie. You look exhausted. Shh. That's it. Sleep. Sleep.
Wow. Where did all these people come from? Wow, I just got some major goosebumps going on right now. Whew. What is that noise? Oh, we're transitioning again. But to whom are we going to this time? So everybody that was in that main hall, all of them vanished pretty much at the same time. And Charlie, I don't know who Charlie was. I don't know if he's come up before, but Rachel was the little girl that came up to Liz, who I'm playing as. Technically, I'm reliving her memory, but Liz was the main character of this chapter, I guess you could say. And she's the one that built this campground sort of area. But Rachel came up to her before, and I guess, I don't know whose baby she had, but she's not I don't think that girl's very old. She may be in her teens. God, these transition things are so cool. It is the game does make you walk very, very slowly, which might get a little frustrating, but it's all about the atmosphere and everything. I mean, look at this. This is cool. the little droplets of light and everything like that. Now there's 2 fully formed orbs. Before, there was only the one orb and the small one following, but now there's another orb. I think these orbs represent the thoughts and memories of the people that live here, and I think they're guiding you through through the game itself, showing you what happened. Because technically you're not, I don't think you're playing as anybody. I have no idea. Like, I've never heard any footsteps with my character. I've never heard my character talk. All I'm doing is transitioning between the thoughts and memories of these people as you go between each section. And I think the game is going to end with Steve going to Kate, but I still have no idea because we have not played as Steve. Nor have we played as Kate, and those are basically the 2 main characters of the game. We've been playing with a lot of people that are around them. Liz is probably the closest person we've gotten to when it comes to... Steven! I'm playing as Steven now. The music is picking up too. And the phone's ringing. It's still dark out though. Usually, it starts to lighten up. Ah, there we go. Oh.
There's data coming through faster than I can encode it. I've already lost 2 processors. They keep burning out.
Please, I love you. You need to get out of there. It's not safe.
I need you, Steven. I need you here. I can open the gate manually. I can let you in.
It's too dangerous. You don't understand what's happening
No,
out here.
you don't understand. We can solve this. We can find a way. I just need more power. I need to amplify the signal, and I can't do it on my own. You saw the opportunity. You ran the numbers, remember?
We're responsible for all this. You and me.
It's not just you and me anymore, though, is it?
Jesus, Kate, you're trying to talk to it, aren't you? Kate, you can't.
Steven, I have to.
Okay, so now we're playing as Steven, and we're going back to the observatory. I think Steven's thing is going to end with us finding Kate, and that's how the game's going to end. I don't think we're going to play as Kate. I think we're going to find out what happened. But Kate has been the one that's been stuck up there. And that ball is kind of freaking out now. It's much more intense. Before, the ball mainly sounded like people talking, whispering, but this one...
It's completely dead. It won't start.
It's only a short walk to the camp.
Oh my God.
Split up. You go and fetch Rachel. I'll go back to the village and find Evie.
I don't think we should split up.
I don't want to either, Charlie, but we've got to. I'll meet you back at my house later on, okay? We can talk properly then.
Why won't you tell me what happened?
No, actually, you should stay at the camp tonight. Come and find me in the morning. Bring Rachel back. She's going to need her mother.
Meg.
Just take care of her.
Meg!
What is it, Charlie?
Nothing. Just be careful, that's all.
I will, I promise. You as well. I'll see you later on.
Okay. Are you going to move, Mr. Ball? Nope, I'm just going to sit there and look really cool? Alright. I guess I'll move and maybe the ball will move with me. But you see, the car is kind of freaking out too. I don't know where the observatory is, though. I can't see it. The place was huge. I think what I'm going to end up doing is going and diverting power to the power plant. And then maybe we will end up playing as Kate. I have no idea. But the observatory, I should be able to see it by now. The place was fucking massive. And the ball, for some reason, doesn't want to move from up there. I don't think there was anything else up there. Forley's Builders Merchants. Why is the trailer right there? That would be almost impossible to get that trailer out of there. There's a phone ringing somewhere. I hear you, Mr. Phone. I'm coming. You're another cell phone, aren't you? I think you might be on the other side of the plant. I like the way that this game does that. It gives you... Yeah. This place is incredibly neat, I have to say. Look at that old satellite phone. My God.
But why on earth are you there? Why aren't you calling from home?
It's hard to explain. I'm having to move around to follow it. When it finds a suitable host, it begins to amplify. Sorry, I'm not making much sense.
They're talking about flu and a quarantine on the radio, but this... I know you're not that kind of doctor, but it all just sounds really weird.
We don't know exactly what it is yet, but it's got something to do with the other night.
Stephen, your face, the mark, do you think you're infected?
It's not a disease, Lizzie. It's something else.
The mark?
There's
What?
something Kate said about patterns. I can't grasp grasp it clearly yet.
Okay, come over. Have some lunch. We can talk properly. Have you spoken with Kate?
Well, she's locked herself in the observatory. She's buried in the data. But it's already out here in the world. I need to see how it adapts.
How what adapts? Stephen tried to explain.
Time's up. Lizzie, listen. Be ready. I need to go. It's moving again. I'll call you later.
Okay. Wait, when did Stephen get hurt by something? I know that Kate has brought up the fact that one of the towers in the observatory is messed up, but I think she might have said that it got burnt out or something like that. So I'm wondering if Stephen got hit by it when it originally transmitted itself to the valley. Because I think this light or this being, whatever the hell this thing is, came to this valley through the antennas at the observatory. To let. I guess that means for sale? I have no idea. And I'm guessing that when it originally arrived, it annihilated the power, one of the transmitters. So I think that's what she was talking about, I believe. I'm still, like, what the hell is this light? What is going on with this? Okay, this place is abandoned. Oh. Who's in here?
Do you think she'll like it?
It's in an awful state, Stephen. I don't
It'll
think
be an
she'll...
adventure. It'll mean putting down roots here, maybe a family.
Are you sure she wants children? What, to stay here? It's not her place, you know.
Don't start that again, please.
This place is
I
tiny.
mean, she's ambitious, love, and she's, well, older. She's not going to want to stay cooped up at home looking after the kids.
Is that how you felt about me?
Oh,
Oh.
Stephen, that's not what I meant, and you know it. I'm just saying you should make a choice. If it's a family you want, well, you know how much Lizzie wants a family.
Jesus, Mum, I didn't come here for marriage guidance. I just asked what you thought about a fucking house.
Stephen,
Wow.
Appleton language.
Sorry, it's just that you have to understand. Kate is the most brilliant, extraordinary, wonderful person I've ever known. She's like no one else. The way she looks at things. It's like she has whole worlds inside her head. I don't think you or anyone really understands that.
Kind of know where he's coming from. This place has some tiny ass rooms. I mean, was that supposed to be a living room? This place is very, very cramped. Why is the door ripped off too? So this was the house that Stephen bought for him and Kate, and I guess they were gonna live here. This place is tiny. I mean, it looks big from the outside, but a lot of the rooms are super small and very cramped. I mean, it's not a bad place for just two people, I guess. And I guess this must be that particular that particular home style, I guess, because there's a lot of homes, especially English homes, that they look kind of big on the outside, but the inside of them are very narrow. And that place has very narrow hallways and whatnot. And it's a little run down, but that place could be, like he said, that place could definitely be a home. There's a radio right there. I can hear it, and I can see it. I don't know why I just sped up right there. This game does that when it loads.
Physical changes are evident. Although the butterfly burn is now faded, I can clearly see the change in my pores up close. As I record these words, I can feel myself hearing them as if for the first time, as if I'm both speaker and listener simultaneously. I am a scientist. I can only deal with the evidence I have. And this points in one simple direction. It's not in the observatory. It's in me.
Oh! Now you bring it up? That would be fucked. You don't know what this thing is, and it's making people vanish, and you have no idea what's going on, but it's inside of her? I guess it would make sense because she's the one that's been spending so much time trying to understand this thing. But she did talk about, in the last episode that I did, talk about eyes of liquid light, I believe is what she said. Which, that's creepy sounding in one way. Let's listen.
Kate, can you hear me? Listen, I'm trying to make things right. I've isolated myself. I'm in the old bunker at the substation. Just keep this band clear. If it's still alive, I'll try and check in every hour. Kate, I've convinced them to use the gas. didn't know how else to stop it. I couldn't save them. Kate, it's in us, too. I've made arrangements for myself after the strike, after I finish the job. You need to think of that, too. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry about it all.
Use the what? I know in one of the episodes it talked about at the ending of it was basically it looked like planes flying over and then bombing the town. But does that mean that they used some sort of chemical weapon to try and stop it by killing the people of the village so that it couldn't spread? This game poses way more questions than it answers, and I'm hoping that it all comes together at the end. If I finish this game and I still have as many questions in my head as I do right now, I'm going to be a little pissed. Who is this?
You look well.
I don't. But thank you. You do. How are you settling in?
Nothing changes around here. I mean, it's great to be back. It still feels like home, I suppose. In a funny kind of way.
It's been a long time, Stephen. Last time you saw me, I could still walk properly.
You look pretty good to me.
Stop it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry about how things worked out.
What happened to her?
Or didn't.
Or didn't, right.
Do you think you made a mistake leaving?
My mum tells me it's never too late to change things. To put things right.
Funny. It's just what she said to me the other day. I have been wondering what she meant by that.
That's embarrassing. Sorry.
Maybe I should go.
Why?
Stephen, we're both married. I don't think this is a good idea.
What isn't? We're just two old friends having a drink, that's all.
Yeah, but both of you in the back of your minds are thinking other things. Again, you know, I hate to admit it, but love can fade in a relationship. And I've never had that happen to me because I've never been in a relationship. Maniacs is sad. But, yeah, like, I've never had that happen to me before. But I know one thing, if you're in a relationship, but you're not in it 100%, don't try to drag it on. It's not cool to the other person. Because if you're with somebody, but the other person is still putting their all into everything, but you're blowing half of the relationship off because you just don't want to deal with it anymore and you don't feel like you're in as much love before. And why is the day and night changing so much faster now? Oh, it's getting later in the day. Okay. Everything in this village happened at night, so I'm thinking that the longer we've been playing, I haven't actually really noticed it too much, but the longer I've been playing, I'm pretty sure that later in the day it's starting to get, until everything's going to come together at night. Oh, that's a kid's room. I don't want to go in there. I think the phone might be downstairs. I thought it was up here. It sounds like it's in that room, but I guess I can't walk around those freaking boxes. Is it in there? Nope, that's locked. I guess I gotta go to the back of the house. I guess this whole game takes place in like the 70s and 80s, so, yep, look at that old-time phone.
No phones, you know the protocol. That doesn't matter now. It's figured out how to circumvent the telecommunications blackout. What? I didn't think it could. Kate understood. She saw how adaptable it was. How smart.
Jesus Christ, you're talking about it like it's alive.
You have to assume that everyone here is infected.
We can't know
We're
that.
infected. It's killed all the birds, and now it's in us. It's trying to leave the valley any way it can. The quarantine is not enough. You've got to remove the carriers. You've got to cut off its energy source, its food.
I've already told you, Stephen, I'm not going to water
You
an
have
airstrike.
to. Now it knows we're onto it. It's going to keep on spreading as fast as it can.
The quarantine and blackout will hold it in check. They've cut all of the phones out of the valley, so it's only you communicating
Aren't
out
you
now.
listening? It's figured out ways around it. Radio waves, something. All of the lines are cut, but the phones are working anyway. You've done all the right things, but it's not enough. You've got to stop it before it adapts again.
Stephen, my family, my wife and kids.
You know perfectly well what you've got to do.
I can't do it. Don't ask me to do it. You're asking me to sign their death warrant. My own family.
Damn it, don't you think I'm aware of that?
still be here when you drop the fucking stuff. Don't you lecture me about sacrifice, you spineless little shit. If you're so full of ideas, you come here and try dealing with it. Tell them the time when we had a choice is over. Tell them to do it. You've got to do it now.
So that's what it was trying to show me when it went through the whole thing of the planes flying over and the bombs dropping. This thing adapted to the point where it was living inside people and it was trying to escape the valley. So the only way to stop it is to kill the carriers, the people that it could possibly infect, meaning the villagers. That is fucked. That is... wow. That thing definitely knows how to adapt. Holy shit, dude. That's sad in its own way. The fact that it... Can I go in there? I can't. I guess I can't go to that house, which is fine. I guess the only way I can go is this way. There's a path that leads left and a path that leads right. I think there's buildings to the right. I don't know where the next part of the game is actually supposed to take place. That sounds like a really loud radio. Public footpath. What's over here? Oh, are these more houses back here? No, that's the substation. That's... I think that... Is this where this is supposed to end? I have no idea. I haven't gotten a save in quite a while. That's the bunker. This must be the bunker that he was talking about, that he went into, that Steven went into. I don't know exactly. This game doesn't really give you a direction to go. It tells you, you know, obviously I can go to different places, but it doesn't tell me the direction I'm supposed to take. There's another radio right there. I love how that cigarette's still glowing.
Pressure in my eyes again. I can't move my legs, can't feel my face. When I collapsed, the light was waiting for me there. Caught me, lowered me here. Now it's pooling around my feet, watching me. The printers are spewing out page after page of zeros. It's frightened too. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. I'll look after you. It's alone. It's scared. Oh, it's traveled so far. It's okay. I can help you. We can be together now. 10 seconds to signal fusion. We can be together. 3 seconds. 2.
Kate, what the hell did you do? Man, she kind of went off the deep end in the subject of trying to understand this thing. In a pretty bad way, I guess you could say. I have no idea. Ah, there's a memory right here. Who's...
Come here, this was a mistake.
What do you want me to say? You knew what you were getting into.
Really?
Well, I'm sorry we don't measure up to your exacting standards, Dr. Collins. Maybe you just need to give us ordinary humans a break.
What? Ordinary humans like Lizzie Graves?
Ooh, touchy subject.
You really think that I wouldn't find out? Frank told me, or did you forget there's one person in this shithole who actually talks to me?
Kate, it was just a drink.
Don't bother, Stephen.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Kate, slow down.
You were engaged to her, Stephen. You nearly married her.
Oh, come on, it was just a drink.
Then why the hell did you lie to me about it?
Because I knew you'd be mad and then it would end up in a row. You wanted to focus on the event tonight.
Oh, so you were actually doing me a favor. Wow, I guess I just forgot to say thank you. Do not treat me like I'm an idiot.
You're overreacting. I know you're stressed.
Just don't. You keep away from me tonight. I'm not gonna let you ruin this for me.
Kate. Kate, come on, this is crazy.
Well, that escalated quickly. Arctic wholesale. This episode's going to run a little longer. I'm sure you guys have noticed based on the time, but generally, I like to... There we go. Actually, that's what I was looking for right there. I was waiting for the game to save. All right, I'm going to end the part here. It's running a little longer than I wanted, but we're starting to get into it. We're starting to learn more and more about this light and what the people did in order to stop it. Before, it was kind of, you know, hush-hush about what really happened, but I guess after the bombs and everything like that, I don't know if people were actually dying. Where are all the bodies? Why aren't there any bodies? I have no idea. Is this light taking them? What the hell is going on with Kate? But I think there's might be one, maybe two more episodes after this one. Otherwise than that, then the game will probably be over. So hopefully you guys are still enjoying it. Look forward to another episode next week. I'm looking forward to seeing how this all comes together. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out the annotation. I'm going to spawn right here for more videos that I've done. And I'll see you guys next time. Maniacs out. What's going on? Oh, you actually have eyes now. I don't remember seeing you had eyes. Do you love my new eyebrows? Oh, they're eyebrows. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't...
Was she there as well? Is everything all right?
Jesus, Liz, you sleeping with me or her? She's fine. We're both fine. I don't want to talk.